Welcome to the Unity of Indianapolis pre-service meditation. My name is Mark Sprout. I'll be your guide this morning through this 20-minute meditation. Well, let's make it 15-minute meditation since we had a little speaker drama. Settle yourselves comfortably. Allow your body to be supported by the chair, the floor, the earth beneath you. There is nothing you need to fix, improve, or achieve in this moment. Take a slow, gentle breath in through your nose and release it fully through your mouth. Again, inhale deeply. And exhale, letting go. One more time. Breathe in calm, clarity, presence. And breathe out effort, tension, and expectation. Now allow your breathing to return to normal rhythm. Do not control it, simply observe it. Notice the quiet intelligence of your breath, how it knows exactly what to do without instruction. This intelligence is not separate from you. It is you. As your body settles, bring your awareness inward, not to analyze, not to judge, but to remember. This time together is not about learning something new. It is about remembering what has always been true. You are not becoming divine. You are recognizing the divinity that already is. For so long, many of us were taught, directly or subtly, that divinity exists somewhere outside of us, in distant heavens, in future moments, in approval that we must earn. But truth does not operate this way. Divinity is not a reward. It is a fact of being. You did not have to qualify for your existence. You did not have to earn your breath. You did not have to justify your presence here. The same source that animates the stars animates you. The same creative intelligence that formed oceans and galaxies is expressing itself as you right now. Bring your attention gently to your heart space, physically or energetically. You do not need to feel anything special. Just place your awareness there. Beneath every story you tell about yourself, beneath your roles, your history, your successes and regrets, there is a steady, radiant presence. Untouched, unspoken, whole. This presence is not trying to improve itself, it simply is. Silently within yourself, allow these words to arise. Not to convince yourself, but to recognize truth. I am divine by nature. I am divine by nature. I am divine by nature. If the mind resists, that is normal. The mind doubts what it cannot control. Do not argue with it. Just return to the awareness beneath it. Divinity does not require the mind's permission. Your humanity is not separate from your divinity. It is its expression. Your emotions are divine energy in motion. Your creativity is divine intelligence taking form, and your compassion is divine love made visible. Consider this gently. What if nothing about you is wrong? What if the places you judged as broken are simply not yet met with remembrance? Take a slow breath in. As you exhale, release the need to be different in order to be worthy. You are not here to earn divinity. You are here to embody it. Now imagine a soft, steady light arising from within you. It fills your chest, your shoulders, your arms and hands. It flows through your torso, your legs, your feet. This light does not fix you, it reveals you. From this place of stillness, bring to mind the people in your life, those you love easily, those who challenge you. Recognize quietly the same divine presence expressing as you is expressing as them. This does not deny boundaries, it clarifies them. You do not lose yourself by recognizing divinity in others. You deepen yourself. Return to the breath. Each inhale, receiving divine life. Each exhale, expressing divine life. Notice the stillness between breaths. That pause is sacred. It is full of intelligence and peace. Thoughts may come and go. Let them pass like clouds. You are the sky. Allow gratitude to rise naturally, not because life is perfect, not because awareness is present, but because awareness is present. Silently acknowledge, I honor the divine expressing as my life. I honor the divine expressing as my life. I honor the divine expressing as my life. There's nothing dramatic to do with this truth. You carry it into how you speak, how you choose, how you treat yourself. Divinity expressed consistently becomes wisdom. Divinity expressed compassionately becomes love. Divinity expressed consciously becomes peace. Begin to notice the room again, the sounds, the support beneath your body. Take one slow breath in and release it. Another breath in, present and grounded, and out. You are not leaving the divinity and the divine behind. You are moving forward aware of it. You are not leaving the divine behind. You are moving forward aware of it. And when you are ready, gently open your eyes. Namaste.
Test, test, test.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How's everyone doing this morning? Awesome. How's everybody else?
Amazing.
Awesomer. All right. Awesome. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Unity of Indianapolis. I'm going to invite you to stand up as you are able and sing along.
At the right
Welcome to Unity of Indianapolis, and I am Thomas Pucket. It is my pleasure to be with you today. Welcome home. Welcome to Unity of Indianapolis, a spiritual community being built by love. No matter who you are and where you are from, you are welcome here. As we light, or as I have just lit, this Christ candle, we honor the divine light within each of us. We recognize that this light is the presence of God, guiding us in wisdom, love, and peace. And today, we affirm that the Christ light shines brightly in our hearts and in the hearts of the world. Statement of truth. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the good, omnipotent. Prayer, Chaplain.
Please join me in prayer. In this sacred moment, we turn our awareness inward to the presence that is always present, the one life, the one power, the one intelligence, expressing as all that is. We acknowledge here and now that God is the very life of our lives, the breath within each breath, the wisdom with every heart. We affirm that we are created in divine substance, formed by divine love and sustained by divine law. We declare that the same presence that spoke creation into being is thinking as our minds, loving as our hearts, and acting as our lives. Right now, we release every belief in separation. We let go of old stories and unworthiness, limitation, and fear. We dissolve them in the light of truth, knowing that they have no power in the presence of divine understanding. We affirm that our humanity is not a barrier to the divine. It is its expression. Our thoughts are aligned with wisdom. Our words are aligned with truth. Our actions are aligned with love. We recognize the divine in one another, in every face, every voice, every life. We honor the sacred oneness, knowing that as we bless another, we bless ourselves. Take a moment now to hold in your heart or say the names aloud of those who need prayer support. And for those of you online, you may type those names into the chat. We give thanks for this conscious awareness. Grateful not because something has changed, but because we've remembered what is eternally true. With deep appreciation, we rest in the knowing that this prayer is already fulfilled, already active, already expressing as our lives. We release these words into divine law, confident, peaceful, and assured. We are divine, and so it is.
I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let Spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and true and free, as I continue walking through this mystery. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know that what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am kinder every moment, every day. I am stronger, and I am stronger every moment, every day. I am grateful, and I am grateful every moment, every day.
Today's daily word is prosperity. I rise above material concerns as I claim my prosperity. No matter the shifting fortunes of the world of my life, I can still live prosperously. When I feel troubled by my circumstances, I have the power to shift my consciousness and align with spiritual truth, realizing I am heir to the world's abundance fills me with gratitude. God is limitless, and there is no lack in God. As Jesus taught in the 12th chapter of Luke, it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. I meditate on this scripture until I begin to feel the divine idea of prosperity take root in my consciousness. I practice responsible stewardship of my material resources, and I place my trust in God and rely upon spiritual truth. To feel the fullness of my prosperity, I affirm I am prosperous. Psalms chapter 37, verse 11 states, "But the meek shall inherit the land and delight themselves in abundant prosperity." I would like to welcome any new people or folks today. If you are new here, please raise your hand, and I would love to say welcome. We love you, we appreciate you, and we thank all of you. There is a few.
Thomas, just read the.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. If today is your first time with us, we warmly welcome you, whether you arrived here intentionally or simply befollowed a nudge of spirit. Know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. At Unity, we honor each person's unique spiritual journey and provide practical spiritual teachings that support healing, growth, and a deeper awareness of the divine within. If you haven't already, we invite you to visit our welcome table just outside the sanctuary here, where you'll find information about Unity and the many ways to connect more deeply. You will be greeted by a Unity volunteer who will answer any questions and help you feel at home. We're so glad that you're here. January's affirmation. Let us affirm together this month's affirmation, which is, I hold a vision.
I gave you the wrong one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Making a shift from fear to faith, I trust God's guiding presence within us. Oh, within me. Making a shift from fear to faith, I trust God's guiding presence within me. All right.
All right, as Thomas is going to change hats.
I'm going to do special music now. That's it.
Like many of us here at Unity, Thomas wears many hats.
Today's program, it states burning bowl is the topic, but I would like to make sure that you are aware that it's actually the white stone ceremony. So when I think of the white stone, I think of this song often. It talks of how we just metaphysically are, we think of the stone as our being and how God surrounds us and protects us. And so I'm going to sing Rolling River God. Thank you. Rolling River God, little stones are smooth, only once the water passes through. So I am a stone, rough
rainy still. I'm just trying to reconcile this river's chill. But when I close my eyes and feel you rushing by, I know that time brings change, and change is gonna take time. But when the sunset comes, my prayer would be this one, that you might pick me up and noticed that I am just a little smoother in your hand. Sometimes raging wild, sometimes swollen high. Never have I known this river run dry. The deepest part of you is where I want to stay. I want to feel the sharpest edges wash away. But when I close my eyes and feel you rushing by, I know that time brings change, and change is gonna take time. And when the sunset comes, my prayer might be this one, that you might pick me up and notice that I am just a little smoother in your hands. Rolling river God, little stones are smooth. Only once the water passes through.
Thank you, Thomas. Beautiful. Whew. Thank you, Thomas. What a gorgeous song. Beautifully done. Good morning, everybody. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Reverend Everett Trout. My pronouns are he, him. I am very passionate about empowering and uplifting people, and I'm also passionate about creativity in the arts. And I'm an ordained interfaith minister through One Spirit Seminary in New York. And I'm thrilled to be leading this not burning bowl, but white stone ceremony today. Yeah, it's amazing how many eyes look over that bulletin before it gets printed. But primarily, I will take responsibility for that because I'm the one that didn't do that title change. So Happy New Year. I envision the best year, the happiest year coming up in 2026. And I will say, I envision that, and yet it does not happen by magic. We have to do our part to make that happen. Last week, Michael led us through the burning bowl ceremony. And I know a lot of people had family obligations and things and could not be here, but it was a beautiful chance to take the things that no longer serve us and let go of them by literally letting them catch fire and disappearing before our eyes. We also had a letter to God or a letter from God, depending upon the perspective. And those are things that are filling that void, right? If you give up something, there's a vacuum left, and we need to put something positive in there so that we don't refill the vacuum with the same old things. So today, we want to continue digging deeper and deeper. This should be a fairly personal day for you, if you will allow it. We want to go deep inside and see where we are guided personally, individually in 2026. So January, the name January comes from the Roman god Janus. Most of us know this by now because we tend to talk about it every year. But Janus is the god with two faces, one on each side of the head, one to look to the past and one to look to the future. Also the god of beginnings and endings and doorways and all kinds of other aspects. So that's why January is this doorway. It's this connection between what was and what is coming. Of course, we live in the now, but it's lovely to have this idea of where we see ourselves. We also know that God will have other ideas about where we end up. So we look in broader themes of where we see ourselves, leave the specifics in the hands of the divine. January is also a month in unity where we focus on our power of faith. And I know people are coming in here from all kinds of backgrounds and coming in here with all levels of faith. Some people have faith coming out their ears, and some people feel like they've lost every bit of it. Wherever you are, it doesn't matter. All you need is that little mustard seed of faith to grow. So faith is represented by Peter. And Peter, of course, is originally Simon. He was renamed by Jesus. So Simon means to hear, or to listen, more specifically. So that name literally means to listen or to hear. And that phrase, let those with ears to hear, hear, right? All of this idea of can you listen for the underlying is implied in that name. Because there are lessons all around us all the time if we only open ourselves to hear them and to see them. But Jesus changed Simon to Peter, or actually in the Aramaic to Cephas or Cephas, both of which mean rock. Cephas, Cephas, and Peter all mean rock, just one's Aramaic and one is Greek. So the Greek is what came down to us. That rock, that foundation on which we build, that's kind of what we're really focused on today. What is our foundation for 2026? And when we talk about God, when I talk about God specifically today, I am not talking about some distant God up in the sky. I'm talking about that underlying principle of unity, that force within each of us. And again, I know some of you feel like, oh no, it might be in others, but not in me. No, it's in you. Trust me. You may not always see it or feel it, but you have to know that. It is always within you. And in that divine spark that is within you lies the wisdom, the love, and the faith that you need. So that rock is going to lead us into white stone. I trust that everybody got a white stone and a marker out front. If you did not, raise your hand so that we can make sure that people get some. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 hands. So yeah, you'll want to have a white stone that looks like this rectangular stone. These are from Jerusalem, just so you know, ooh and ah, and a marker so that you can write on that stone. And we choose a white stone, or Unity specifically has chosen a white stone because of Revelation. John the Revelator wrote in Revelation 2:17, and I'm rewording this slightly just because I prefer it non-gendered. So for those that really prefer to hear the he pronoun, mentally insert it. So Those who have an ear, let them hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To those who overcome, to them I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give them a white stone, and a new name written on the stone which no one knows but the one who receives it. And again, to those who overcome, we will give a white stone with a new name written on it, which no one knows but the one who receives it. Now, stone in this sense, the actual word used was siphon, P-S-E-P-H-O-N, which means a small stone typically made smooth, as in the song Rolling River God, right? I am that stone. I've been rolled in the waters to remove those rough edges. So we're talking about this little stone, not a giant stone like you think of with the tomb of Jesus being, that stone rolled away. That was huge. This is small, something you would carry with you. And part of the history of that, why would John the Revelator use a white stone symbolically? So historically, white stones in ancient Greco-Roman culture were given as a sign of freedom. They were used as voting tokens to vote that someone was not guilty. They are also given when people are victorious in combats or victorious in events, and that stone becomes a token where they can go get whatever benefits you might receive, free lodging or whatever. So the white stone carries a lot of symbolism in that ancient culture, and we've brought that forward to today. So everybody at this point has their white stone and has a marker, correct? We are supplied, good. So the new name that's going to come, and by the way, some of you I know do homework ahead of time and you already have thought of your name for the year, and that's okay. Don't write it down yet. Wait, because something new might come to you. But the new name is our concept of ourselves with the divine. Just as every person's concept of God is slightly different, I can't tell you exactly what your concept of God should be. Your concept of yourself for this coming year is going to be unique. That's for you, that's between you and God, you and the divine, you and the universe, however you want to put that. All right. So, I want you to take that stone in your hands. You're just going to cup it right now and hold it for a moment. And know that that stone represents a clean slate. It represents innocence. It represents victory. That is what that stone means. It is your pure, innocent, spiritual self, right? And when you do receive a new name from God, from the divine, it'll be some pointing you toward a nature that you are working toward in this coming year as you are freed from the bondage that held you back. I talked about how Simon got the name changed to Peter. There are many other name changes in the Bible, notably Saul, who got a name change to Paul. So Saul means personal will. Now Saul was on the road to Damascus, got struck blind, and in the 3 days of being blind had to do a lot of inner looking. And during that time, the name change came from Saul, meaning personal will, to Paul, meaning divine will. That's where we're all aiming for right now. It's not just what does the worldly me want. It's when I'm looking at the universe, when I look at this whole big divine cosmos, what am I called upon to do and to be in this coming year? Because biblically, as I've discussed, names always meant something. There's a meaning behind every name. Place name, people name, it doesn't matter. What does the name mean, and what does it mean to you? As a child of God, what name are you receiving for this coming year? So I'm going to invite you to consciously invite the activity of God into your life, into your mind. Invite the Holy Spirit, invite the universe into your heart for the rest of this service. Your ego is going to start speaking up, because that's what egos do. I want you to look at your ego and go, hi, I see you. Let me put you aside for the next half hour. Just put your ego aside. It's just trying to keep you safe. You're already safe. Let that go. So you will be invited specifically to a time to write that name on your stone. So just relax until I tell you to write it down. Just go along for the ride. And some of you are already anticipating, oh, I think I know what my name is, or I don't think I'm going to get a name. God never talks to me. So both are understandable and absolutely welcome points of view. Be patient, ask, and it will be given. Because whenever we ask, there is an answer. It may not be one that you immediately recognize. It may not be one that you wanted, but there is an answer if you're open to it. And Michael, if you would go ahead and lead us into a meditation song. So I invite you, holding your stone, to simply close your eyes and listen to Michael.
Today while I stand open to divinity in me, I choose my name. I choose my name, a name chosen by Spirit, and then whispered to my heart. From this day I am awakened to the nature God intended with my name. I write this name on a white stone, a stone that means both purity and truth. Inner wisdom, silent strength, my name expresses God in me. On this white stone, on this white stone, I write my name. I write this name on a white stone, a stone that means both purity and truth. Inner wisdom, silent strength, my name expresses God in me. On this white stone, on this white stone, I write my name.
At this point, I want you to empty your lap, empty your hands of anything except the white stone. So put your marker aside, put any bulletins, anything else aside. Take your white stone, place it in your right hand, and close that hand around it. And now here's the tricky part. I want you to take your left hand and encircle your fingers around until these two fingers land on your pulse point. So I want you to be able to feel your pulse with your left hand while you're holding the stone in your right hand. For my medical professionals, we are not taking a pulse. I don't care about the rate. Just feel it. And you're going to be in this position feeling that for a long time. Keeping your fingers on your pulse and your hand closed around the stone, place that stone over your heart. And again, if you are comfortable doing so, just keep your eyes closed and sit there feeling that life blood coursing through you. keeping your hands in that position, I want you to shift your focus to your breath, to long, deep, slow breaths. And as you continue to breathe deeply and feel your pulse, I want you to shift your focus to the center of your brain, your pineal gland, that center of faith, and experience that life and that faith with your eyes closed in the silence for a moment. Now I'm going to give you a brief mantra. I will speak it 3 times verbally, but I want you to repeat it to yourself silently. I am not my heart, my breath, or my brain. I am the observer of these things. I am not my heart, my breath, or my brain. I am the observer of these things. I am not my heart, my breath, or my brain. I am the observer of these things. Continue repeating that silently to yourself. Now I'm going to give you one more mantra. Again, I will repeat it 3 times, and then you can repeat it continually to yourself silently. Divine mind, the Christ consciousness within, makes all things new and connects me to the universal mind. Divine mind, the Christ consciousness within, makes all things new and connects me to the universal mind. Divine mind, the Christ consciousness within, makes all things new and connects me to the universal mind. Continue silently. We are now in the presence of pure being and immersed in the Holy Spirit of life, love, and wisdom. We acknowledge the divine presence and power. Divine wisdom now erases our mortal limitations and from the pure substance of love brings into manifestation our world according to perfect divine law. Therefore, allow yourself to be guided by Spirit. Open your mind to God and let yourself have ears to hear the whisper of the divine mind. What you hear may surprise you or even confuse you, but listen and do not judge. Shift from fear to faith and trust God's guiding presence within you. And as that name becomes clear, you may remove your hands from over your heart and just allow yourself to write it on your stone. The name may be a title. It may be something like published author, or clean and sober, or simply grateful, or maybe a proper noun. That is between you and your guidance. It may also seem that you're simply making it up because it fits so wonderfully. And again, for some, it may seem that you're frustrated with silence, struggling to listen. Do not struggle. Relax. Trust. Trust your inner guidance. Trust in this moment of truth, this insight into your divine purpose, this insight into the holy essence. And I invite you to allow yourself to hear the new name that God has for you in this new year. And if a name has already come to you, you may stay quiet and allow yourself to ask for deeper understanding, to ask if there are any steps to take. In this moment, allow yourself to simply open to Spirit, to say, God in me reveals my true essence. God in me reveals my next step. God as me lives a joyous, peaceful, fulfilling life. We will go into the silence for just a moment. If you've not already done so, do take this time to write your new name on the white stone you were given.
I write this name on a white stone, a stone that means both purity and truth, inner wisdom, silent strength. My name expresses God in me. On this white stone, on this white stone, I write my name. I write this name on a white stone, a stone that means both purity and truth, inner wisdom, silent strength. My name expresses God in me. On this white stone, on this white stone, I write my name.
So this white stone is a promise of a new life. It is a symbol of a clean slate. Whatever has gone on in our past, we can let it go. This is a sign of our ability in this moment to live here and now in a new beginning. The moment in which we know that we are free. We are free from all that has bound us in the past. This is the moment where we can feel the shift so that we can be the change. And anytime you look at this white stone, realize that you always have the gift of choice. You have a gift to live differently than you have before, to live a more fulfilling life, and to always connect and reconnect with God and the divine. Again, John the Revelator wrote in Revelation that the white stone carries a new name, the spiritual identity, and a deeper awareness of what God has planned for you. Nobody else in the entire universe but you knows what is on this. It's between you and the divine. But whatever you wrote out has been given to you to be lived out by you. It is what the universe is calling you to do or to be in this moment. It's a whisper from your own soul that is there as a guidepost, so that you can have and do and be so much more than you have ever brought into expression. Behold, I make all things new. For you are my beloved, in whom I am well pleased. I invite you to carry this white stone as a reminder of that promise. And love to you all. Amen, Amin, Aho, Ashe, and so it is. Namaste.
Today will be our community chat and pitch-in at 11:30, and then at 12:30 we will be making a vision board for 2026 as a community. And next Sunday will be Unity, Women, and Bloom. Any other announcements?
Sure, I have one. So next Sunday we have a guest speaker. It's going to be Louise Dunn. So many of you know her. And also we have a guest person here in this spot, and that is Natalie Coffin. It's been a while since she's been here, so it'll be lovely to have that team here next week as Ed and I are on vacation.
All right. So at Unity of Indianapolis, we celebrate our prosperity by embracing the spiritual practice of giving. We encourage everyone to practice giving as a way to support our community and grow spiritually. It is your offerings that support our community, allowing us to continue our mission of being a thriving spiritual center that encourages conscious transformation. If you feel spiritually nourished today, we gratefully welcome any gift you can offer. We understand that everyone's situation is different, and we appreciate any form of support, whether it's financial, time, or skills, Instead of passing a plate, you will find baskets at the back of the sanctuary where you can place your donations as you leave. And in the pocket of the seat in front of you are envelopes that you can place cash or checks. Additionally, you can donate by scanning the QR code in your bulletin or going online to unityofindy.org. So let us now express our gratitude. If you are giving a gift today, please hold your money or check in your hand. For those giving online or at a different time, hold the amount in your mind as we bless this offering. Divine love working through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, all that I receive, and I am grateful. Now let us pray. We are grateful for the gifts given here today, both the tangible and the intangible. We are blessed by the presence of those with us and blessed by what they shared with us today. We honor these gifts as they support this spiritual community and making positive change in this neighborhood, in this city, and beyond. And so it is. Let us now rise and join hands together in a circle as we sing the peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other of God surrounds us.
We are the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
We are the love of God.
The power of God protects us.
We are the power of God.
The presence of God watches over us.
We are the presence of God.
Wherever we are, God is. And we are divine. I am blessed. I am blessed.
Every day of my life I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning, lay my head to rest, I am blessed. I am blessed.
I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning, lay my head to rest, I am blessed. I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning, lay my head to rest, I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. All right, have a great week, everybody. Happy New Year.